This
create a license.
conference will now be recorded.
So today we are going to see how to create a license in Salesforce, and then we'll see what is what, just basic structure, so that you can also create the same thing, and we can start with an application right from tomorrow. Okay. And so who would like to share the screen? Shiva, would you be able to share your screen? Or Indu, can you share your screen?
Yes, I can do that. Give me one. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah. Okay. So go to developer.salesforce.com. Salesforce.com. Yeah. So this is the place where we can do a sign up for a free Salesforce org, which means so actually it's like you're creating a login, but the login is not like your Facebook or your LinkedIn. So in your Facebook and all, what you'll do the moment you create a login for you, you will be just able to upload your own information. That's it, right? And you will not be able to give access to anyone. But here, when we are doing a sign up, it means that we are creating a organization for us, which means in Salesforce org, I can create an application, obviously that you already know about it. Apart from that, I can give logins, or I can share the same login with someone else of my company as well, which means the moment I sign up over here, Salesforce will create one environment for us for both practice and providing access to others apart from you, which means apart from your own login, you can create other sub logins as well. Okay, click on sign up, the blue color button. Sorry, sign up, green color. I'm sorry. Yeah, provide your details. So here the role can be anything, company can be anything, and your address can also be anything. Email should be a working mail ID, because Salesforce will send an email to that mailbox.
Okay. You said role, I can be anything, right?
Role, yeah, role can be anything.
Company name can be anything.
Yeah, you can give Salesforce itself if you want, or you can give any name that you have your prefer.
Can this be ignored?
Yeah. No. These are all mandatory field. You have to fill some numbers. Just give some 1, 2, 3 or something. That is also fine. And username should be in an email format. It should be in the form of an email. May or may not be the correct mail ID, but it should look like a mail ID.
Okay.
Now sign up. Once you sign up, Salesforce will send an email to you with a verification link. You have to open that link. So if you want, you can unshare the screen, do the complete the verification, and then open the share the screen again.
I'll do it from my mobile.
Okay. So that it will ask you to set up the password. So make sure you are giving the password properly. Okay, in the verification link.
Mm, okay. I didn't get an email yet.
It will be there in the update.
No. I didn't get any.
Okay, then you might have given the mail ID wrong.
Mm,
Can you sign up again?
okay. I give the correct email ID. So,
If you give the correct mail ID, it will definitely shoot an email. Just click on back link and see whether the mail ID is correct or not. It will be
yeah,
still there.
I just did there.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Can you go to your Gmail and go to updates and see
Yeah.
whether it is
I
you got the mail? Let me know once you're set with your password.
I did. I'm trying to log in now. Do you want me to go back?
Yeah, just go to now go to login.salesforce.com. Like once your password is set, from the next time whenever you try to log in, you can directly go to a URL called login.salesforce.com. From there, you just give your credentials.
No.
Okay, click on forgot password.
Uh, yeah, 1 second. Ah,
So just click on the forgot password. Give your username there properly. It will give you the reset link.
it's getting refreshed. I did that actually in my phone. So okay, sorry about it. Now I think I'm gone.
So today we'll see what is what on the screens. Okay. Now, so this is what the Salesforce login, and this is what you see when you log in as an admin. As you have created the org, you are the admin for this org. Okay. Close this pop-up and block that as well. Okay. Now, first of all, let's see right from scratch. Okay. So on the left top corner, can you see a 9 window? A 9 dot. There is a small box which has 9 dots. Yeah. Go there and click on view all. So this is called as app launcher. Okay. So the moment you click on that view all, Salesforce will show you a pop-up where it will show you the list of applications and the list of tables that I can access in my organization, which means I can have any number of applications in the org, but whatever the applications the admin has given me the access, only those will be available here. As of now, as you are the admin, you will be able to see everything. Okay, click on any of the application. Okay. The moment I go to any application, right, this is how it looks like. Okay. For example, now I know that there is one record called customer, called Indu, but I don't know in which object it is. So for that, what I can do is in the search bar on the top, there is at the center of the screen, there is one small search bar, right? So that search bar is called as global search. Can you search for Indu over there? Just type Hindu and click enter. Don't select anything. The moment I re remove, okay, is it what you have given in your name, or you have given as Indira or something? Okay, why it's not? Okay, yeah, enter, enter, press enter.
Yeah, I did enter
Okay, do one thing. Search for United and press enter.
United.
Yeah, enter. Okay. So the moment I search for a keyword in the search bar, right, it will search for that particular keyword in almost all the tables that are available in Salesforce in your organization. So as of now, there are some records which is given by Salesforce by default whenever we create a license in Salesforce. Why? Just to make sure we know how to, that we can understand the things easier. So now, as you have searched for United, so this keyword is there in couple of standard records or standard tables, like in accounts and even contacts. And on the left side, if you see, it is showing you the search results. It says accounts 5, contacts 5, and the other tables it is 0. Right? So as you're able to search for a particular keyword in almost all the tables, which are nothing but objects in Salesforce, that search bar is called as global search bar. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
The place where you type the United, the search, it's a search bar, and that search bar is called as a global search bar. Now open any of the records, like click on any of the United name. Yeah. So these are called as the records, which are nothing but rows in our Excel. Okay. So here, now, let us say this is the record. The moment I hit any of the name, it will take me to the record, and I will be able to see the details of that record. Okay, and there are couple of sub tabs available for every record. Now, if you see them, as you have hit that account record on the top, see account tab is highlighted. See all these like home, charter, account, contact, cases, reports, dashboards, all those are called as tabs. Okay, on the top next to service. Service is the application that you have chosen, and this accounts, charter, contacts, cases are called as tabs of this application. Okay, and an account can have any number of tabs. There is no limit. Okay, if you go to other applications like sales or something else, you will see couple of more tabs as well. Okay, and what is a tab? Tab helps me to access that particular table, which is nothing but object. So the technical name for a table in Salesforce is called as object. Okay, so what is a table? For example, if you consider an Excel, table is a place where you'll have rows and columns, right? So what is a column? Column is nothing but, for example, if I want to take my customer information, I'll say customer name, customer phone number, customer email ID. These are my columns. Under that, I'll have multiple customer details, right? So every row is nothing but one record in Salesforce, and every column is nothing but one field in Salesforce. Okay, go to details under related. Sorry, go to details tab next to related tab, a sub tab.
Sorry.
So here you can see three tabs, sub tabs, right? Related, detail, news. Below accounts only.
Okay.
Click on that. So this will show you the entire details of the account record. Okay, other sub tabs I'll tell you when maybe in the next couple of videos. Okay, if we want to create any records, how do I do? Because this is a standard record which is already there, but I want to create one record. What should I do? So go to accounts tab again, click on accounts tab directly. Yeah, go there. This is the place where we can see the existing records, and we can even create a new record also. On the right top corner, can you see a new button? Right top corner, right side, yeah, there only. Below that setup gear icon, below that, it says new and import. Click on new button. So the moment I click on new button, it will show me a pop-up to give the information for all the account. Like by just giving the info, it will create one record for you. Okay. Just give name of the account as Salesforce and save. And save.
Sorry?
Save. Click on save button.
Save.
Account is the only mandatory name, mandatory field. So I'm just giving that. Other information we'll give later. Okay. So this is how we can create the record of Salesforce. Now go to details. So you can see the information related to your account here. If you want to modify, you can click on edit option or click on the pencil symbol of every field. You can edit the field as well. Okay. Now, for example, so I have started working on this record, and tomorrow, the moment I open the system, I want to have a shortcut to directly come to this record. Now, if I want to come to this record, what should I do? I should go to this particular service application, go to accounts tab, and then search for the Salesforce record, because there might be a couple of more records which has name as Salesforce, right? So how do I figure out? On the right top corner, can you see a small star symbol above these buttons? There is a star symbol above the buttons, right top corner, just below that URL value, right side, completely to the corner. It says there is a small above that. Yeah, in that first one, in that row, first one. Click on that star symbol. So you can add a particular record as your favorites. And tomorrow, wherever you are, in whatever the screen you are, if you click on that down arrow mark next to that star mark, it will show you the list of favorites that you have. And if you click on that, it will directly take you to that record. Okay. This is how we can add favorites. I think we can add somewhere around 5 or 10 records as your favorites. So to make your work easier. Okay. Next to that plus symbol, you have a plus. Sorry, next to that down arrow mark, you have a plus symbol, right? So that is next to the down arrow mark on the right top corner, you have a plus symbol, right? So that is called as global actions. If you click on that, it will show you a lot of other actions as well, right? So we'll see. These are a couple of shortcuts to create the records and to do some actions. I'll tell you what is this in detail later. Okay. And let's say you are working on the original license and you had some issues and you want to raise a ticket to Salesforce, or you want to speak with the support people at Salesforce. That is where you click on the question mark. The moment you click on the question mark, it will show you the help links and it will allow you to raise a case in Salesforce if you are a paid customer to Salesforce. As of now, we have free users, so the help links may or may not work for you properly. Next to that, you have a gear icon. Click on that. So this is the place where the actual admin or development work will start. So the moment you click on setup link, can you click on setup? If I click on that setup link, it will take me to a place where I can do the setup in the organization. What is setup? This is the screen where you'll start with whenever you want to create any application or create any user or any automation rules, or if you want to write any components or any classes, anything related to the background jobs has to be done by coming to the screen. So on the left side, you see there is one more quick find just below setup. There is it says quick find, right? So below that we have a lot many options. It says events, it says emails, users, objects, user interface. So let's say I want to see what all the applications that are there in my organization. In the quick find, just type app manager, app space manager. Yeah. Click on that app manager. So this will show you the list of applications that are there in my organization. As I'm a system admin, I'm able to see everything. So this will show you the total number of applications that are there in my org. But now it says 20, sorry, 90, yeah? 19 different applications. When I go to app launcher, I see somewhere around 12 or 15, right? Why? Because you are able to see only the applications which are in Lightning. See here in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth column it says application type. Classic Lightning is there, right?
Yeah.
On this Lightning screen, you'll be able to see only the Lightning applications. Other things are available on Classic. So when you go back to Classic, you will be able to see all the list of applications that are there in Classic. Okay. And this is the place where I can create my own Lightning application also. There on the right top corner, you have a new Lightning app, right? By clicking on that, I can define my own application as well. So we'll see that later. Okay. Again, go to that set gear icon and so click on service setup. The service setup is for service cloud licenses. So this also we'll see when we are speaking about service cloud. So the more or less the same thing, but the features which are available on the left side will differ a bit when you compare with your normal setup. Okay. So as you're able to search for a feature in the quick find, that quick find is called as setup search. On the left side you have a quick find, right? The quick find remains same and couple of features will differ here. So that quick find is called as setup search. Using setup search, I can search for any of the features that are available in Salesforce. Okay. Now we will see one by one. So today I'm just giving you an introduction about the basic skills and how to navigate between them and all. Okay. And again, go to the the gear icon. See what is the option left over. We have one more thing which is developer console, right? Click on that. The moment I click on this developer console, it will show me a new pop-up, which is nothing but our default editor of Salesforce. This is the place where we will define the app, the components, a custom components, or this is the place where I can define my own Apex classes or triggers I can define, or I can write my own test classes, or I want to run some script at the backend anonymously. I can run everything here. I can write my sockets. I can query the records which are available in the organization for PS. Okay. So this is like your editor. Like generally to define any application or something in any other technologies, you have to install your software and all, right? In Salesforce, it is not needed. If you want to write any custom logics, you directly come to this developer console and start writing your logics. Okay. So here on the left top corner, it says file, right? If you click on that file, it will ask you to create a new, click on new. So you can create all these custom components in Salesforce. Okay.
So
So when you
developer,
start the, sorry,
sorry. The developer tools, right? That is of browser rendered one, right? It's like
yes,
any we can use Google Chrome developer tools or Mozilla developer tools, right?
you don't have to use any single tool here. The
Yeah,
developer
then
console is the default editor. We can use the same thing. You can, without any tools, you can use it. But if you
okay.
want to have
And
any extensions, you can make use of extensions.
okay. Where this code actually gets stored, like when so
In
it's
the
all
Salesforce
I
server,
have I have opened my session and I edited something like I have written my piece of code. So will it always get stored real time basis, or like do I need to
yes,
go
yes.
and deploy that?
No. It will be stored on a real-time basis. The moment you save, it will be saved. If there is no syntax error.
And it is live, like what?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah.
So in real time we have these concepts like developer environment and test
So we do
environment.
have multiple environments in Salesforce,
Mm,
development environment and the production. So both
mm.
the places we can push the codes. But it depends on the logics that you're writing. Is that a user interface or is that a server calls? So based on that, we can do it. But ideally, as everyone knows, first of all, you have to write it in the development environment. Once it is compiled, saved, and tested by the testers properly, then only you'll do the deployments to the production, right? So here also the same feature. But
So will it
even
get stored as
the
a file?
development
Will it get,
environment is also a server, will be stored in Salesforce environments only.
okay.
Okay, you don't have to uh, save it in your local folders and all. So it will be there. Always it will be on the Salesforce server itself. Either it might be a development environment or it might be a production environment. Because you don't have to install or you don't have to download any software here.
Mm. Is Apex server side scripting or browser side scripting?
Fix is always server side, no?
Okay, okay. So
Yes.
when we write in using these developer tools, right? Are there any files gets created, something like .js or .apex?
Yes, it will.
Okay, if I want to migrate from one environment to another, it's like, can I go and view them later?
Yes, you
Like
can.
file based viewing, not from the
You can
developer tools.
create.
Like if I want to extract it from the server,
You
can
can.
I? Okay,
You
fine.
can connect with any tools and you can download everything, all the logics to your tool as well. Like
Okay,
you
okay.
can connect with your Eclipse or Sublime, or you can
Uh,
use your Visual Studio, anything to download all the logics that you have implemented along with the
Any? Okay, okay. We will see all of them, right? Ram?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, close this. Okay. Uh, so when we start the development, we'll see how to create all these things. And next to the gear icon, we have a bell icon, which obviously everyone knows it's a notification. Like whenever you get in a notification from any other user in your organization, you'll see those notifications. So we'll see this feature when we are working on an approval process. Whenever a person, a submitter submits a request for an approval, it will shoot an email to you, and at the same time, bell icon will be visible. Like the moment you log in, if you have any pending action, we can show it here. Okay. Next to that, you have a teddy bear symbol. Ideally, you can upload your images over here. So click on that and click on settings. Go to settings. So there is the place where an end user, if he wants to edit his own information, can be edited over here, like his mail IDs or his names or his personal information. And at the same time, on the left side, if you see, there are a couple of more other informations also. If I want to see the advanced user details, or if I want to change my time zones, or if I want to change my displays or email features, or if I want to grant access to someone else in the organization without the passwords, I can also do that. Okay. So we'll see in depth into these features slowly, maybe from the tomorrow. Okay. And there is something called Object Manager next to Home tab. It's there in any of the gear icons. Any setup, click on that. The Object Manager will show you the list of objects that are available in your organization. So there is two differences. One is object and the other one is tab in Salesforce, which you'll hear very often. So the difference between tab and object is the place where you'll store the information, like your records, rows, columns, everything. And tab is a feature which will help you to access the records of your objects, which means, for example, can you see accounts over here? First to label, first object. Okay. Go there, go to fields and relationships. These are the columns that are there in your account object. Okay. And can you go to the second tab of your browser? Browser second tab. Yeah. See, all these fields has to come from that fields and relationships of the account object. Okay. So using this account tab in the service application, you are able to open the record which is created in account. But when I go to Object Manager, open the account, I can see entire definition of that account, like what are the fields that are available, what are the different UI are defined, like the page layouts are defined, what are the different record types are available, what are the buttons, whatever the buttons that are there, and can be created in new fields. If yes, how to delete the existing fields, how to create a relationship between any other tables. All these things can be done only from this page. So this page of an object is called as definition page. Okay. And the second tab of your browser, that page is called as detail page. Why detail page? Because in that tab, I can see the details of the record. The moment I open any record details, that page is called as details page. Yeah, the second tab of the browser. This page is called as details page. Why? Because I can see the details of the record. And the fourth tab of the page is called as a definition page. Why? Because I can define anything and everything about the object over here. Like how many fields my object should have, how many relations I should create with other objects, how many layouts I have to define, how many types of record types I have to define, or how many triggers can I write, what are the different validations I can write. All these things can be defined over here. But these are all standard objects which are already defined by Salesforce. In this week, if you want, you can add the custom fields also. But we are going to create our own application, right? So to create our own application, what we have to do, we have to go to the app manager and then click on new lightning app, and then start giving the application and start giving the objects and add those objects in those applications. But before that, so we have to define the rough schema of the about the application. That is what we are going to do with from tomorrow. Okay. So if you want, you can bring on some application by default. From your working experience, but if you're bringing something on the day one itself, we should have a rough sketch about it. Like at least you should have a table, like how many tables you'll have, a list of tables you'll have, and what are the columns that you're gonna create in those tables, and what would be the high level picture, so that we can start doing it in our implementing it in our Salesforce. Okay. Any questions till now? Anyone?
Nora, it's okay.
So we'll start the things from tomorrow then. So couple of people joined in the early the session and the investor. They'll have some time to be. Now tomorrow the session will be very important. Okay.
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
No, I said like tomorrow session is very important. Please don't miss. Okay.
Still, it's not clear.
I said tomorrow session is very important. Please don't miss.
Yeah, I will join on time. Okay, I was late today.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sure.
Are we stopping here today or hello?
I think Ram left.